question. Do you have any hidden talents? I don't really know if this counts as a talent, but... Huh? Alright, it counts. It counts. I have decided. It counts. I can crack my hand. I don't do crack, though. I don't know why I said that. If you could find out one thing about your future, what would it be? I would like to know if I married Dylan O'Brien. I've been hanging on to that dream for about 7 years, so I'd like to know if it comes true. If you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Collard greens, cornbread, homemade mac and cheese, some other pork chops and rice, all on one plate. That's what I want. I will be well fed. I will be good for the rest of my life, I promise you. If you were stranded on an island and could only take 3 objects, what would they be? Well, I know I can't live without my music. So I guess I take my phone with me because like all my songs are on there. And I take a charger to charge my phone. And a blanket. So I'll die on the island, actually. I will definitely rest in peace on the island, it's true. But at least I'll be comfortable. I'll be good, I'll be chilling. Wait, how am I plug up the phone? What advice would you give your past self? You're insecure. Fix it. What advice would you have for someone who wants to be a social media creator? I get this question quite a bit from like friends of mine, but I'll say this. If you're willing to succeed for social media, then you have to be willing to fail for it. Because it's a lot of trial and error when it comes to being an influencer. It really is about passion. You know, you have to actually be passionate about what you're doing, because if you are, then it kind of acts as like fuel for your car. You know, it'll keep you going, it'll carry you. All right, what are your favorite movies of all time? Anything Dylan O'Brien was in. Next question. What is something most people who follow you don't know about you? I have ADHD and dyslexia, but I'm medicated. I take medicine for it, for the ADHD, not for the dyslexia. Can you like be medicated for dyslexia? Is that a thing? No, that doesn't make any sense. I'm medicated for ADHD. Haven't taken it in a couple weeks, but I'm still medicated, so it counts. Next question, what is your biggest pet peeve? I hate, with a passion, ugly words. Ugly words, I hate ugly sounding words. Depth. That is the dumbest word I have ever freaking heard. First of all, you gotta pronounce the TH so freaking hard to hide the fact that there's a P randomly placed in the middle of this word. Depth. It's ugly, it's stupid, and whoever created it, they should be held accountable for creating the most disgusting freaking word. What would be the one superpower you would choose to have? Telekinesis. What's your goal for where you'll be 3 years from today? I'd like to co-star in a movie with Dylan O'Brien. Yeah, that's where I want to be in 3 years. Yeah, I got 365 days times 3 to make that happen. Yeah. Fine. That was the ADHD. I'm so sorry. When was a time in your life you felt like you were at a crossroads, and how did you decide what to do? So I started gaining a tremendous amount of supporters on TikTok around November of 2020. It was that moment in 2020 when I knew, okay, like this could actually like become something more. So by the time January of 2021 came around, it did exactly that. And it stressed me out. I was overwhelmed with the amount of money that I was making. But I was overwhelmed with that, and I was overwhelmed with the amount of support that I was getting, and the fact that so many people in my personal life even was becoming more aware of my TikTok account. And so I was just kind of worried and nervous kind of about the future. You know, it's like are they still gonna be here a year from now, or is this all gonna be gone? You know, like, should I start planning my future, or should I just go with the flow? Like, there was a lot going through my mind, and I was worried that I would not be able to handle it. I honestly called on God, if I'm being perfectly honest, and he has guided me through this whole experience. Between him and my guardian angels, they basically let me know that I needed to focus more on my mental health and getting that stronger. What is your favorite holiday? Okay, I'm actually happy that this question was on the list, because September 13th is a big day for me. It is my birthday. Everyone should celebrate my birthday, because why? Well, I was born that day. Also fun fact, now Horan and I have the same birthday. Hey, birthday twin. Yeah. Do you see social media as your long-term career path? If not, what could you see yourself doing? I don't see it as a long-term career path. I don't like the idea of being married with children and still worried about my relevancy amongst the younger generations. Relevancy? Relevant? Did I pronounce that right? Hey Siri, pronounce relevancy.
I found this on the web for pronounced relevancy. Check it out.
Yeah, I just don't like the idea of that, honestly. Social media is just a lot mentally, you know what I mean? And I'd like to be able to move on from it eventually without having to worry about whether or not I'd be successful, you know what I mean? Like, whether or not I'd still have money. So, yeah. Instead, I would want to, I want to be an actor. I'm pretty much using social media to kind of help me get there, if that makes sense. Last question. Who are your role models? Dylan O'Brien. I know I said his name a lot in this video, but like, I'm for real though. Dilly, Bo, Billy. I think this is the part where I say bye, so bye.